Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sam Solo33 here, and welcome to yet another battle video. This is round 4 of the same tournament from last time, the league tournament that took place on the 8th, I believe. So, yet again, I have William back for commentating. Say hi.
Hey.
And this match, we're going to have two players who we've already seen before. On the left, we have Arielle with her Plasma deck, as she played in round 3, and she did win that match, so she's 3-0. And Ian, on the right, who we saw in round 2, with
Yep.
his Garbodor, Landorus, Mewtwo, Terrakion, blah blah blah.
Shenanigans.
Sorry,
Shenanigans.
shenanigans. Yeah. So both these players are 3-0. They're the only 3-0s left. So the winner of this match is going to be the winner of the tournament, and then the loser will probably get second. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're pulling for Ariel since you lost to her?
Yeah.
Hmm.
If she wins, I'll get good resistance. So that'll be good for me. If she wins, so see, Ariel's gonna. Looks like they're waiting to draw their cards. Not sure why they're waiting.
Maybe they haven't said you may begin or whatever.
Possibly.
That could be the issue. uh,
So,
I'm really digging the new Genesect sleeves that everyone's playing.
you are or aren't?
I kind of am.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
I don't really. I either use Dragon Shields or Japanese sleeves. That's just me.
Yeah.
The Evolution sleeves are amazing. I love those.
Yeah. But these sleeves are a lot more available to players, obviously. That's why so many people are using them.
And you can just buy them for cheap. They're kind of like the pre-release sleeves, I guess. But
Yeah, kind of like that. But
yeah,
anyway, back to, playing Pokemon cards, not just the sleeves. Who do you think has the advantage in this matchup of Garbodor versus Plasma?
unless if Ian plays 3 or 4 enhanced hammers, I'm pretty sure Ariel is just gonna 2-0 him.
Yeah, it's definitely a very tough matchup for Ian. His Plasma is very much faster than the deck and has a lot more power. Especially Landorus' water weakness is a problem. So there's a lot of things in this matchup that just give Ariel the benefit. See, the camera's tilted a little bit. I apologize. There's going to be a few minor
Yep. Oh, there's
problems at the
there's
beginning of
one
this.
with their camera.
Yeah, not much I can do about that. I apologize.
Yeah.
This is why you never watch. And this is why you never let someone else record, or never let someone else's game be recorded, because this happens all the time. Anyway,
If Ian somehow swapped in a Kabalion EX and a Kabalion 4 metal energies, that may help him, but we know he didn't do that because that'd be cheating, so
so looks like
yeah.
Ian has a mess start. He has a Bouffalant and a Terrakion, and he attaches a double colorless to the Bouffalant and ends. And Ariel starts with a Kyurem, and obviously Bouffalant only does the extra 60 damage when it's attacking an EX Pokemon. So it's not going to be very good against this Kyurem that she's going to start with.
Yeah, Bouffalant was amazing right until Kyurem and Absol came out. That was about when it started not seeing any play. Never see the camera get messed up again.
Okay, now it's fixed. I think it skipped ahead. Yeah, you skipped ahead a little bit because it tilted all the way to the right and you couldn't see anything except Ian's face. So Ariel, it looks like she just attached an energy and played a Colress machine. She's going to get a turn 1 Frost Spear, but unless she has some kind of Hypnotoxic Laser or a lot of Deoxys or something, it's not going to do any damage to Bouffalant, because not only it has an Eviolite, but it also has the Boofer ability, which reduces its damage by 20.
Yep.
And Ariel's going to get a Juniper with her Skyla as well, so not too bad a start from her. Okay, now this is where the cutting starts to get a little bad. It seems like
Oh my goodness.
Ariel's Kyurem is on the bench, and looks like all that happened was Ariel used Frost Spear, hit the Terrakion, and then Ian played a Juniper, attached an energy to Bouffalant, captured a Deoxys that she benched, apparently, and
Yeah, I would feel really bad for someone watching this that has motion sickness.
yeah, sorry about that, guys. This is the only video that will be like this at all.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really like Plasma in this format because of Darkrai Garbodor, all these enhanced hammers and everything.
Yeah, Plasma, it's kind of a weird deck. It's like if your opponent plays counters, then you're in trouble, but if they don't you pretty much just win. So
Like, now that Verzi and Genesect is just all of a sudden playing a bunch of balloons and hammers, it's like almost impossible to win.
Yeah, pretty much every deck is playing some kind of plasma counter now.
Except for Blastoise. Blastoise just says, okay, I'm just going to kill you in the face with Black Kyurem.
Yeah, so Plasma does kind of have a lot of bad matchups, but if your opponent, if in a metagame where they're where the players aren't or people aren't countering it, or it's not very popular, then Plasma can strive very well. But
I feel like a lot of people at regionals, that's the next event. Regionals is going to be mid to late October. There's 3 weekends for it. I honestly see, like, people can counter the Blastoise with, like, Plasma Frigate or whatever, but I really just don't like the deck this format at all. I liked it for Worlds and Nationals, but not this format.
No, there are definitely a lot of better choices. So we see Ian has a Garbodor out now, so Ian's Deoxys, or Arielle's Deoxys will all be useless other than for Helix Force, which is not the greatest attack, but it could be useful in some situations, and could be especially bad now that Arielle has like 3 or 4 Prism Energy out, which are what you need to attack with Deoxys. What Arielle's going to do here. Looks like she's thinking about her moves. She has a Kyurem up. I believe her bench Kyurem has an energy on it. There's a lot of glare on that Kyurem. Again, I apologize for all these problems, but nothing we can do about that.
No, unfortunately.
Looks like she's going to play Skyla.
Yep.
Considering what she's thinking about, I'm guessing she's going to have to get a supporter because her hand may not be very good.
Yeah.
See what she gets.
Sam, what do you feel like is probably like the best deck this format, or the deck that's been testing the best for you?
The best deck? I haven't been doing the most testing, which not a lot of people know I can't test as much as I would like to test. But I must say that I do like Verzi on Genesect a lot, and Garbodor Darkrai is not a deck I have tested very much, but I like the concept for it, and I feel like it doesn't have very many. I feel like it can beat pretty much anything if it has the good enough hands.
If it has the right list, it can pretty much just like, basically it's kind of like it's kind of like Blastoise when it first came out. It just didn't really take any bad matchups. It's just like, whatever. I pretty much just like have like a 80-20 or like auto winner if you play against Plasma. Unless if they can like donk you, you just draw ridiculously bad. And then there's Verzi and Genesect. The matchup is favorable if you play a 1 Tool Scrapper, and if you play the Dowsing Machine and like 2 Skylas, then the matchup is like, I'd say like a 60-40. And Blastoise, they play like 2 Tool Scrappers and Dowsing or Computer Search or whatever. That's not too big of an issue as long as you know how to play the matchup and just drop 1 tool at a time and don't just go crazy with all your float zones and stuff.
That's always a problem Garbodor decks have had. You have to conserve your tools, otherwise Tool Scrapper will just get rid of so many of them. Total of like.
Well, that's why Junk Hunt's so amazing with the deck, because you can just hunt, get it back. That's why it's not a big issue.
Back to the game. It appears that Arielle only had a Plasma Energy on her Kyurem, so she's only going to be able to Frost Spear this turn, which is not what she wants, obviously. She could get knocked. Her Kyurem could be knocked out this turn by Tornadus if Ian draws an Energy and a Burbank City Gym and a Laser. That'll be enough to knock out the Tornadus or to the Kyurem, and she'll be left with no energy in play and 1 Deoxys with 120 damage. So. If Ian could pull that off, he's going to be in a very good position to win this game. Otherwise, Arielle could easily draw a lot of cards to. Arielle could knock out the.
One thing is that Arielle just has 1 Kyurem, and that's pretty much it with energy that can attack. And then she has a bench access with 120, so that's dangerous. Like if she cannot manage to get anything else powered up quickly enough, Ian could just smack her in the face and just say, "Ha, your Kyurem dies."
So let's see what Ian draws up this, and if he gets all those cards, he's going to be in a great position. But looks like he did not draw much. Yes, he's good. He's gonna catch her the Deoxys and knock that out with blow through.
I would have honestly gone for the Kyurem.
I would as well, because the Kyurem is the threat right now.
And it's the only thing that can attack him, and it's only 10 extra damage. That damage is going to stay there. Plasma decks don't really play Max Potion, so. You could have just killed that when you had the chance later on in the game.
Yeah, so...
And we see Arielle reading Retaliate, or whatever she's reading.
Yeah, reading something.
Probably Retaliate. People haven't seen Terrakion in a long time. That was the beginning of the last format for Battle Roads and Regionals when we last saw Terrakion mainly.
Yeah. So now Arielle, I think, is in a good position. Ian really doesn't have anything to knock out the Kyurem. But Arielle can just use this one Kyurem to, frankly, destroy everything Ian has.
And this is where Ian killing the Deoxys is going to come back to get him, because he could have done 60 to the Kyurem, and then next turn go, attach. He would kill the... Arielle would kill the Tornadus, and then Ian can just go, okay, Retaliate, knockout. Now you only have one Kyurem with, one energy, and then, yeah, so...
So that might have been an oversight for Ian. He probably just wanted the prize cards from
Prizes, yeah. Some people think that, you always want to take as many prizes as you can, but it doesn't always make it the best move. Oftentimes, you just want to go for what they have on the board set up to try to kill you.
Those prizes are always going to be there. The thing with the energy is the thing that is the spur of the moment, the thing that needs to go now as opposed to later. You can save that Deoxys for later, but right now the Kyurem is the big problem. And now Ian doesn't really have any way to hurt it very much.
Yeah.
Other than just retaliate, and then what's he going to do for his next... What's he going to do to finish it off?
Yeah.
Go for a laser here and get a tails. The heads and tails would have been a good thing for Ian, because I believe Arielle doesn't run very many switch. I think she mostly runs Keldeo and Floatstone.
Yeah.
So sleep is a very effective thing against decks that just run Keldeo and Floatstone, especially if you have Garbodor in play.
Yeah. I should really stop saying kill, because this is not Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is not a Shadow Duel.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone says kill, like, occasionally, because that's frankly what happens a lot of the time.
It's knockout, not kill.
Yeah. So now Ian is going to catcher the Kyurem on the bench, realizing that if he just hits the other Kyurem,
yes,
then he'll not really be in very good a position, because he'll just get hit with Blizzard Burn, and then he doesn't really have any option after that. But now it looks like Ian didn't draw anything. He drew that Landorus, which is actually not a good thing against the Kyurem, because...
Why did he put that down? Why, Ian?
Exactly.
No. That's just 2 free prizes for Arielle.
Yeah, the water weakness is very bad, and it looks like they made a small mistake here. The Frozen City was in play, and the Terrakion, when he attached the double Carlos, it took 40 damage on it as opposed to 20, which double Carlos only counts as 1 energy attached, even though it's 2 energy. So he only should have taken 20. But that may not matter in this case.
Everybody just get killed anyways. All Arielle has to do is just... Okay, I was about to say, is that a cup of water on the table?
It is. I don't know why that's there.
It's a bottle of water. I was about to say, why is there a cup of water on the table? It's going to spill and ruin all of Ian's cards.
Okay, a bottle. That's a little more sane. But anyway. Arielle has a computer search, so she's probably just going to get an energy with this. And you can see her prizes are pretty much laid out for her. She's going to hit this Terrakion, and then she's going to use Blizzard Burn and knock out the Landorus for the game, basically. So,
yeah, I feel like Ian would have had a way better chance at winning this game had he not killed the Deoxys and had he not benched that Landorus. But then again, he doesn't have any attackers in place, so if he doesn't have anything else, then I guess he has to. But
yeah, obviously Keldeo and Garbodor aren't going to help him attack. He's going to need something to hurt the Kyurem.
What are you going to do, hit him for 60 with Garbodor?
Assuming he runs 2 Psychic Energy.
It actually only takes 1 Psychic Energy. 1 Psychic Energy and a double colorless, just so you know.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 Psychic. Let me check. Oh, I have it on the table here. Yes, it's 2 Psychic.
Really?
Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible, terrible attack that should never be used.
And that's why you tech in 2 Psychic Energies in your Darkrai Garbodor deck, just so you can hit for 60 against Deoxys, and just hit him for 120.
That's obviously the best course of action. So now...
I know. I know.
Now it looks like Ian is in a lot of trouble. Her Terrakion's down and her Landorus has 120 damage, and I'm not seeing much of a way for Ian to come back here.
So I really don't. If all Ariel really needs is just a catcher, like he can't really escape that. Okay, checking this.
Even if Ariel doesn't have a catcher, all she needs is to use Frost Spirit twice and hit the Landorus on the bench.
Yep.
Assuming that he doesn't get that, assuming that Ariel can't knock out this Landorus, Ian still needs some kind of way to attack at all. He needs a new attacker. He's going to play Juniper. Hopefully he's going to want an attacker and some energy for it. So if you get something like maybe Mewtwo would be good in this situation. It does a lot of damage to Kyurem since it uses a lot of energy to attack. He has used at least, I think, 2 or 3 double Carlos energy, so he may not have drawn another one. It would be a lot of energy to draw.
And this is about how I expected this matchup to go. Like, the only real way for Ian to win is if you don't play down any Trubbish or Garbodor, really. Because they'll just be, like, dead for you. Unless if you're, like, trying to just burn stuff. And then don't bench the Landorus at all. Just go Terrakion, Tornadus on them. Mewtwo. I've not seen a Mewtwo. All these games I've seen Ian play, I've not seen a Mewtwo at all.
He may have actually taken that out. I don't recall him playing it at all. Maybe he took that out or something. I knew he used to play it, but he could have taken that out since.
Why? It's so good.
It looks like he got a Tornadus, so maybe it's prized or something else may have happened to get him or prevent him from.
Well, are those base set double colorlesses? I think you just realized those are base set double colorlesses.
Yeah.
That's some primitive stuff right there, Sam.
And Ariel does have the catcher for the game, and we're going to move on to game 2. So you look like, Ian did have a Mewtwo prized.
Wait, was that a Silver Mirror? Oh, Ian plays one Silver Mirror tech, I think, for the Terrakion.
Yes, he does. So
as he was grabbing the cards for his deck, he flipped over Silver Mirror.
I think that was his prize card.
Ariel, for some reason, does not play Tool Scrapper, and Ian can just go Terrakion, lone Terrakion with the Silver Mirror, Ian just wins the game. Problem solved.
I'm pretty sure Ariel runs like 2 or 3 Tool Scrappers. That's not gonna.
3?
Yeah, that's
wow.
what I heard 3, but that just seems stupid. Especially for this metagame. So.
Stupid is a bold word, Sam.
Right, it is. I shouldn't say stupid. It's not.
It's not common.
Uncommon there. Okay, sorry. But anyway, even 1 or 2 Tool Scrap was plenty to knock out to get rid of the 1 Silver Mirror. So unless Ian plays like 2 or 3, just 1 isn't gonna wall Ariel up for too long.
Unless if Ariel prizes all her Tool Scrappers. There we go.
The thing is, even though if Ariel somehow prizes all Tool Scrappers, the only thing she'll have is Keldeo EX, and that isn't actually the worst attacker in this situation.
Oh, that's true. But then all he has to do is just kill the Keldeo. GG.
Yeah, I think Ariel also runs 2 Keldeo, so it seems like her deck is totally teched out for any Silver Mirrors or anything like that you may face.
I really don't think Keldeo is much of a tech for Silver Mirror. It's just, it can be there in those awkward situations when they drop the Silver Mirror and you can't find a Tool Scrapper. But it's there for just the rush and retreat, so you can just take 1 to 2 prizes pretty much every turn with Kyurem. Oh, there's a Silver Mirror! Ooh!
Yep, there is a Silver Mirror. Since Ariel did start with that Deoxys, Ian could just go to town with this Bouffalant.
Yes.
Go 120 every turn and knock just tons of EXs out and get really hard on this game.
Ian open-handed the Silver Mirror, I'm just going to assume that he plays at least 2, because if you open-handed and only playing 1, that probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah,
so
he may want to save those.
2 or 3.
Yeah, he may want to save those Silver Mirrors for when Ariel's running out of Tool Scrappers. But it's early in the game with his only energy and play being that 1 double Carlos.
He's just trying to buy himself as much time as he can to set up some stuff.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what Ian can draw off this. He doesn't need too much. He may want a Trubbish to shut off Rush In and heal a Power Connect.
Mm-hmm.
So, looks like he didn't draw much.
My question is, why did he play on the Tornadus? Because now the Thundurus is just going to destroy him, and that makes a target. Oh no. This is not good. Oh, no. If Ariel has... Now, all she needs is a catcher, and she's going to be hitting... Oh, 100 damage.
Yeah.
Ian kinda... That's what he gets for playing down that Tornadus CX.
That's... Yeah, one of the problems with this Garbodor deck is that...
Ooh, Oh, man, very fast start from Arielle. Wow. Look at this.
Yeah. Turn 1, Thundurus, 2 Deoxys, Colress Machine to a Kyurem. I don't think she has any energy in the discard, but...
That's strong. The only thing better than... I don't really think her start can get better than that, except for getting a third Deoxys on the board. Like, this is one of the... Like, pretty much... This is, like... It can't really get much better than this.
Yeah.
So, Deoxys in hand. Wow.
The only thing that could make this better is getting colored energy in the discard. To use Raid Knuckles to use energy on...
120 damage to 28.
Turn 1, 120 to this Thundurus.
That's so broken, man.
That's kind of one of the problems with this this Landorus, Garbodor, Tornadus deck, is that pretty much everything in the deck has a weakness to something in the Plasma deck.
Yes, that is why Big Basics kind of fell off the map right as Plasma Freeze came out. The deck just like fell off the map, and Tornadus and Landers just went away. Because they're just sad because all these Pokemon are out to get them.
Yeah.
This is Terrakion. Oh wow, the Terrakion. This could be big.
This is one of the reasons Ian may play Terrakion is because of...
Ghetsis. Ooh.
Yeah, and Ghetsis just...
Only one? Oh.
Arielle's hand is quite terrible. I think it's just a Keldeo and a Prism energy. So
well then I guess like I'd be fine if they just... But then that probably means that Ian doesn't have any other supporters in hand, so...
Yeah, you're right. Ian could very well have no supporters himself.
So in the situation where there's no supporters for either players, Arielle would have the advantage.
Yeah, but she's going to attach an energy to the Terrakion, so...
Now
Arielle still has as little options as she has this with her current hand. She's going to have to knock out this Tornadus and then get hit with a Retaliate from...
Honestly, oh, no, she's not going to... She's not going to attack with the Thundurus, I can tell you that much.
Do a Prism energy. So obviously she doesn't want her Thundurus to go down so easily. But yeah, she's going to retreat to... looks like they forgot to do the Frozen City damage. Arielle's going to retreat to Kyurem and Frost Spear, so her Thundurus is out of harm's way.
How long has Arielle been playing Pokemon?
How long? Several years, I think. I want to say since... I don't remember the year. When was the Platinum Charizard out? I mean, Arceus Charizard.
That was like 3 years ago.
Okay, at least 3 years, because I remember her talking about... That's the oldest I remember her talking about that. But I know it's definitely longer than I have, and longer than a lot of players today. But anyway, looks like Ian just going to attach a double Colress to his Terrakion, play a Escape Rope. And this is actually going to be good for her, or good for him, because now Arielle's going to have to send up either a Deoxys to get to sit there for a while. Oh, looks like he has a kick. So now he's going to take 2 prizes off that Landorus.
There we go.
Thundurus because of its lightning weakness.
Yeah, this is not good. That Terrakion's going to die.
Yeah, the Kyurem can very easily...
The Silver Mirror could take Ian all the way.
Yeah. Ian isn't actually in that bad a position right now. If Arielle does not draw a Tool Scrapper, which could very well happen with her hand.
Well, how many prizes? If Arielle gets into 3 prizes and Ian intern, and she doesn't draw any supporters or scrappers, wow. Arielle's bench is just, like, insane.
Yeah, 3 Deoxys, a Keldeo, and a Kyurem, and then the Kyurem active.
That's, like, perfect.
Definitely. That's what... in this matchup, it's perfect. Sometimes you want, like, Absol or Thundurus, but for this matchup, you just want to go crazy with Kyurem and Frost Spear and whatnot. So now Ian, if he can just use Goldbreaker over and over again and keep hitting this Kyurem until she's out of energy and out of ways to hit the Bouffalant.
Yeah, but I really doubt that, like, it'll take, like, if Arielle just plays 1 Tool Scrapper, if it's not prized, Arielle would be able to hit it by the time before Ian takes off his prizes, I would assume.
Yeah, and Arielle also has that Keldeo on the bench, so...
Hit it for 30.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Hit it for 30 because of Boofer.
Oh, right. Well, the Prism and Blend Energy add to Keldeo's damage.
Well, then, like, hit it for 70?
Oh, I see something. Yeah, the problem is with that is that Silver, or Frozen City will do damage to Keldeo. So that's...
Exactly. Oh, Verbank now. Why did he play down the trumpet? Oh, yeah, so his old Thingamabob doesn't die. His dude with the
Oh yes, if
afro.
it does draw Tool Scrapper and a switch, then Bouffalant will just get Blizzard burned and immediately die. So that
I have a
was
friend that just assumes that Bouffalant's African American since he has the afro, and I'm like, no.
what?
One of my friends just thinks that Bouffalant's African American since he has the afro.
That's stupid.
Ed kind of racist too, but
Yeah, let's stop talking about that. So Arielle did finally draw an N, and now she can just hit a Tool Scrapper or maybe a Catcher, hit the Trubbish. She's not really gonna have much trouble with this position. Bouffalant's only doing 60 damage to her Keldeo, or to her Kyurem.
there's a Tool Scrapper. Oh,
Tool Scrapper.
Scrapper.
So she forgot to roll for sleep. But
Scrape him.
that's
Scrape
not gonna matter because she has the Russian and retreat ability with Keldeo. And yes,
There we go.
near the Tool Scrapper, get rid of that Silver Mirror, and then a Blizzard Burn. And now Ian has no Silver Mirror and has to promote his Trubbish.
Oh no.
It's just going to die immediately because it has.
It's,
He's playing, or no, he
oh,
calls into Garbodor.
wait, Terrakion on the bench.
Now he's switched, so it looks like he's trying to protect his Garbodor from the.
My question is, if his attackers track him, why would you put your only attacker up active? Garbodor's useless in this matchup, pretty much. So why would you just? If Arielle has like 3 catchers in her discard pile, then I just totally just like leave the Garbodor active.
Yeah, because Ian's gonna want to power up other attackers and keep our attackers alive and let the Garbodor die, because that's not really too helpful, as Ian said, or William said. It's too many names to keep track of. But it looks like he's gonna power up a Tornadus, possibly prevent that from mattering. So, Arielle does have, I believe, 2 prizes left, so all she's going to need to do is knock out this Terrakion and then probably the Garbodor on the bench, or this Thundurus. So this Tornadus is also another option to knock it out, because that has 170 HP, so all Arielle will need is a Bengal and a Catcher to knock it out, assuming Ian doesn't have a tool for his Garbodor.
Yes. Wait, wasn't there 20 damage on the Tornadus?
There was a Burbank in play, but Arielle replaced it with Frozen City this turn.
Yes.
So, nothing wrong there.
Does your dad play Pokemon, or is it just your mom and you?
Just my mom. My brother and sister played it a long time ago, but they have long since stopped playing, like, base set days. So, anyway, Arielle is going to use Blizzard Burn and knock out the Terrakion. So now Ian has a lot to take care of before he's going to finish this game off. He's going to need to knock out this Kyurem first of all. Otherwise, he's just 1 or 2 Blizzard Burns away from being out of the game, losing. So, he's going to... I believe he's already played 2 Burbanks, or is it just 1? Oh.
2, I think.
Okay, but looks like Ian's going for the prizes again, which... But him... backfired him in the first game. He's going for the prizes again. Just going to take out the Deoxys.
Oh, Ian. Don't do it.
I believe Ian does have 4 prizes left. So he may be thinking that he just cannot take those prizes if he starts knocking out the Kyurems, because he's going to need a lot to knock out those Kyurems. It's like 4 attacks total to knock out both of them. If he just goes for that, then he's just going to lose from getting hit by Frostbeard and Blizzard Burn. So I maybe trying to go for the fast win, knock out the Deoxys. Oh, there was only 2. There was only 1 Burbank, so that is good for him having the Burbank out there. Help knock out Kyurem.
Oh no, this could be.
Oh, there's a Skylall. Arielle needs to catcher, knock out the Garbodor, and looks like she got it.
Oh no.
Just catcher the Garbodor, and gonna end with a Blizzard Burn. And it was a interesting series there. Ian may have made a few mistakes there, trying to take prizes early on instead of going for Arielle's attackers and energy. But sometimes that's the best option. Doesn't look like it was a good option here. And Arielle is going to take this event 4-0 with her Plasma deck. Congratulations, Arielle, to your win. Hopefully next week you won't get... hopefully she'll be able to continue her win next week, unless she faces me. Then, I'm going to beat her again. gonna beat her. I will have my revenge. And so, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more battles, which I do have some recorded. So stay tuned for those. Later.